What all do you have in that backpack?
Everything I need to live.
Yeah? Okay. Can we do a little talking?
Sure, man.
Okay. I'm Jim.
I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob. Where are you staying tonight?
Oh, well, I'm hopefully get my backpack and get everything dry.
Uh-huh.
Find a dry spot.
Okay.
Roll out.
Where are you from?
Here.
Yakima?
Yeah, I don't live here. I ain't lived here a long time.
Uh-huh.
I just travel around. I'm just passing through.
Uh-huh.
The weather got me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm soaking wet. Everything's soaking wet.
Uh-huh. Did you get one of those backpacks that they're handing out, or you didn't need one?
No, I didn't know they was handing any out.
Oh, okay.
I just walking by and offered hot soup. Said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got backpacks, but I don't need one.
So, do you know that there's a shelter program in Yakima?
I know the Union Gospel Mission.
You don't have a place to stay for tonight, huh?
No, sir, I don't.
So, do you have a tent in there?
No.
You have a sleeping bag?
Sleeping bag.
Okay, so I think in order to get into the shelters, you have to be there earlier, like in late afternoon. So
Yeah.
So when you're out in the cold like this, does it scare you a little bit, or
No.
you know how to take care of yourself?
Yeah, I've been out here since I've been 14.
Really?
Yeah, I rode freight trains across the United States for 27 years, and then I quit. I'm back out here again.
Uh-huh.
I'm 53 now.
Uh-huh. Did you go to school in Yakima?
Yes, I went to school here in Yakima, Tucson. I mean, in Toppenish, Buchanan,
Uh-huh.
Zilla, and all that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Natchez. Beautiful. I love the Northwest. You can't beat the Northwest.
Even in the snow.
You can't beat it at all. Anytime.
Okay,
People,
okay.
the air,
Okay.
and beautiful people.
Well, you've learned to take care of yourself, haven't you?
I love life.
Okay.
This is the last of the freedom that we'll ever get is doing what I do, just travel around. I don't hurt nobody. I don't steal from anybody. You know, I need something, well, you know, it'll come to me.
Okay.
You know, and it's beautiful. It's the last of the freedom. You're going to stop. You're going to stop where people can't travel anymore.
Well,
Just because they want to.
well, God bless you.
And, you know, God, yeah, He has. He has. He has.
If you can all come a little bit closer. First, I want to thank everybody for coming out, especially during this weather. I'm glad it stopped snowing, but now we've got a little bit of rain. So this is our 11th annual Homeless Memorial Day service. So some of you have come out every year with us, and we really appreciate your help and your support. And if you haven't gotten a program, we have some programs over here. And I see some of you have lighted your candles, and make sure that you have one so that we can light them all together as well when we get ready. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the program. And I first want to, again, just welcome everybody for being here again tonight. And we're going to start our service with the invocation first, starting with Reverend Mike Scheid.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. December 21st is the day of the year that has the least amount of daylight and the most darkness here in the Northern Hemisphere. For thousands of years, people have gathered on this day to stand against the darkness and pray for the light to return. So tonight, as we gather to remember the homeless ones in our community, those who have died and those who still live without a place to call home, let us join our minds and hearts and resolve to be bearers of light for all people. Let us pray. Gracious God of all the earth, you give light to your people so that they may not live in darkness. Let your light be a source of warmth to those who are cold. Let your light be a promise of hope to those who wrestle with despair. Let your light shine clearly as a beacon of peace in a world that is filled with violence and fear. Give us courage to carry your light into all the dark corners where your children huddle together for support and comfort. And as we work to shed light on all forms of injustice, bless our efforts. We ask this in the name of the one who is the light of the world. Amen.
This
proclamation is from the city of Yakima, and it was signed the 8th of December of this year. Whereas adequate housing is essential for healthy families and communities, and whereas winter poses extreme hardships for the 19,418 homeless counted this year in Washington State, and the nearly 816 inadequately housed low-income men, women, and children in Yakima County, and whereas we recognize through coordinated efforts of local service providers and community volunteers, the number of unsheltered homeless individuals has been reduced by 74%, and overall homelessness has been reduced by 51% in the past 2 years. And whereas in remembering the 14 people known to have died in Yakima this year without homes, and those unknown to us in name who have died earlier than they should because of experiencing homelessness in their lives, and whereas December 21st has been designated National Homeless Persons Memorial Day by the National Coalition for the Homeless and the National Health Care for the Homeless Council, and is so recognized by cities nationwide, and whereas in this season of generosity and sharing, citizens of Yakima are encouraged to commit themselves to promoting compassion and concern for all. Whereas in remembering those who have died on the streets, the cause of ending homelessness is kept urgent, as is the community collective commitment to preventing such deaths in the future. Now therefore, I, Micah Colley, City Manager of Yakima, and on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim Monday, December 21st, 2015 as Homeless Person Memorial Day. Signed, this date, Micah Colley.
This wicked world, searching for light in the darkness, insanity. I ask myself, is a hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? Each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Here to tell us more is Tim Sullivan. Tim, tell me about your role and why you existed.
Yeah, I help manage the county's homeless programs, and we've been doing this for the last 11 years as part of the homeless network of Yakima County. And this is our opportunity to really take a look back and see who has passed away in this past year and honor them in their memory. We had over 14 people pass this year in homelessness, which is a very sad event. And this is something we do every year nationally. It's on the longest night of the year, December 21st. And this is our opportunity again to kind of meet as a community and honor those who have passed without a home.
Quentin L. Corbray, born in 1977. Misty Crow, 1960. Jason P. Dillivero, 1975. David Finley, 1967. Michael D. Froelich, 1959. Denzel L. Luttrell, 1949. Charles, also known as Joe Payne, 1966. Reuben Reese Jr., 1954. Charles G. Sanborn, 1986. David B., also known as Barry Sherman, 1954. And to not leave out any names, we also want to recognize any unknown homeless person who has passed away this year in 2015.
So Nettie, how did you get involved in being here for this vigil tonight?
Well, I only started 2 years ago. This is only my second year, but honestly, I've been very mindful of folks that perhaps don't have a place to stay or have family or have been victims of judgments and have somehow been told that they reap what they sow. My mom and dad always modeled from a very early age that we shouldn't judge people, and they took in many people as I was growing up that were homeless. Some might say that was a little bit risky of them to do that, but they've always been the most giving and kind people, and I've always been aware of it. Most of my career has been dedicated to high poverty children, and I understand the plight every time I walk around this beautiful county and country of ours and I see so many homeless people. I'm always mindful of the fact of how privileged I am, and that we should never judge anyone. I have some nieces and nephews that have struggled, family members that have struggled, and we could easily say, push them out the door, let them figure it out, but that's not the human thing to do. Behind everyone there's a story, and if we take notice, take care to want to know what that story is, more than likely we're going to find a connection within that story. Whether it's our journey or it's been our ancestors' journeys or our future generations' journey, you have to find connections in the human spirit. That's I believe that's one of our only salvations in terms of getting beyond what we assume about people and getting to know some of the things that you mentioned about fear. When we work through those levels of fear, that's where we can hopefully find some connections. Because we only do the best we can with what we have, and people who I truly believe have the best intentions.
I like traveling. I see things. I walked from Seattle to Ellensburg this last summer.
Wow.
And I walked from Kalispell. What was it? I walked from Polson, Montana, went around Flathead Lake before I started, and I walked all the way down 97, 92 or something like that. I forgot what highway it was. All the way down into Montana, crossed over the divide. I walked it.
Wow. You walked a lot of miles. What are you wearing for boots?
Right now, just regular hiking shoes.
Okay.
My boots split out on me.
Okay.
I had really good boots, and the whole back heel of them split out in the snow when I was up in Idaho last week. Today's Monday and Thursday.
Okay. Well, when do you start looking for a place to unroll that sleeping bag?
As soon as I can pry myself away from these ladies' soup, it is good.
Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. Where are the strong, and who are the trusted, and where is that harmony, sweet harmony? And each time I feel it slipping away, there's one thing I want to say. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? And where is that harmony, sweet harmony? And each time I feel it slipping away, there's one thing I want to say. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? slipping away makes me wanna say, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace?